Imagine you're in the middle of a stressful day, work, deadlines, personal issues, maybe even a global crisis. And in the blink of an eye, your mind starts spiraling. Anxiety takes over. You feel overwhelmed. You ask yourself, how do I deal with this? How can I regain control of my thoughts and emotions? In moments like these, it's easy to feel like everything is out of our control. And for many of us, this sense of helplessness is enough to trigger a cycle of stress and negativity. But what if I told you that there's a centuries-old philosophy that could help you navigate these turbulent moments with calm, composure, and clarity? This philosophy is Stoicism, a school of thought that originated in ancient Greece but remains incredibly relevant today. In this essay, we'll explore how you can apply the timeless wisdom of Stoicism in practical ways to build mental resilience. By embracing Stoic principles, you can transform how you respond to life's challenges, cultivate emotional strength, and ultimately achieve peace of mind, even in the most stressful of circumstances. Before we dive deeper into the practice of Stoicism, I want to take a moment to welcome you to the Unfolding Journey YouTube channel. Whether you're new to philosophy or have been exploring self-improvement for years, you've come to the right place. Here, we unpack timeless wisdom and practical advice that helps you face the trials of life with resilience, clarity, and purpose. At Unfolding Journey, we believe that everyone has the potential to grow, evolve, and live more intentionally. Through our content, we aim to guide you through the complexities of life, offering tools and insights to help you develop emotional intelligence, cultivate mental resilience, and live with greater purpose. So, sit back, relax, and let's begin our journey into the practical application of Stoicism. Now, let's turn our focus to how Stoicism can be applied in real life to build the mental resilience needed to overcome life's obstacles. Before we get into how to apply Stoicism practically, it's important to first understand what Stoicism is and what it stands for. Stoicism was founded by the philosopher Zeno of Citium around 300 BCE in Athens. It is a school of thought that teaches that virtue, living in accordance with reason and nature, is the highest good. At its core, Stoicism is about achieving inner peace by mastering one's thoughts and emotions, regardless of external circumstances. The Stoics believe that we have control over very little in life, and that much of our stress and frustration comes from trying to control what is beyond our reach. The essence of Stoic wisdom lies in distinguishing between things we can control, our thoughts, actions, and responses, and things we cannot control, other people's actions, the weather, and ultimately fate. This distinction forms the foundation of Stoic practice. By focusing on what we can control, the Stoics believed that we could maintain tranquility and resilience, no matter what life throws our way. This isn't about passive acceptance, but about actively choosing to focus on our responses rather than external events. Now that we understand the basics, let's explore how we can apply Stoic principles in our daily lives to build mental resilience. One of the most important and practical aspects of Stoicism is the concept of the dichotomy of control. This principle is central to Stoic thought and can be incredibly empowering when applied in our everyday lives. As Epictetus, one of the most famous Stoic philosophers, famously said, "Some things are up to us and some things are not up to us." The dichotomy of control teaches us to distinguish between what we can control and what we cannot. We cannot control the actions of others, the weather, or the state of the world. However, we can control our thoughts, emotions, and actions. When you focus your energy on what you can control, you free yourself from the anxiety of trying to change things that are beyond your influence. In practical terms, this means focusing on your own behavior and reactions, and not stressing over external events. If you're stuck in traffic, for example, you can't control the fact that the roads are congested, but you can control your reaction, choosing whether to remain calm, listen to a podcast, or get frustrated. The more you practice focusing on what you can control, the more mental resilience you'll build. The less you allow external factors to dictate your emotional state, the more empowered and calm you become. Another key aspect of Stoicism is acceptance. The Stoics taught that while we should strive to control our reactions, there are many things in life that we cannot change. Instead of resisting or resenting what is outside our control, Stoicism encourages us to accept it with grace. For instance, you can't change the past, and you can't change the outcome of certain situations, no matter how much you may want to. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. In other words, when you encounter something outside your control, whether it's an unexpected delay, a sudden change in plans, or a person's behavior, the best course of action is to accept it without resistance. Acceptance is not about resignation or passivity. It's about recognizing that there are forces in the universe that we cannot influence and learning to let go of the need to control everything. This acceptance allows us to reduce unnecessary stress and anxiety, enabling us to focus our energy on what truly matters: our responses, our decisions, and our growth. One of the most powerful exercises the Stoics use to build emotional resilience is negative visualization, the practice of imagining worst-case scenarios to prepare for adversity. In a world where we are often conditioned to avoid discomfort, negative visualization is a practice that encourages us to confront fear head-on by imagining the worst possible outcome. This may sound counterintuitive at first, but negative visualization helps us develop resilience by allowing us to mentally prepare for difficult situations. By contemplating potential setbacks or losses, we can come to terms with them and reduce the impact they have on our emotional well-being when they do occur. For example, you might visualize losing your job or facing a health crisis. By mentally preparing for these worst-case scenarios, you may come to realize that, while they would certainly be difficult, they are not insurmountable. You would still have the strength to move forward, adapt, and recover. This mental preparation builds resilience, as it helps us shift our focus away from fear and toward the certainty that we can handle whatever life throws at us. Another essential Stoic principle for building mental resilience is the cultivation of virtue and self-discipline. For the Stoics, virtue was the highest good, and it consisted of qualities such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These virtues guide us toward making decisions that align with our highest ideals, regardless of external circumstances. By practicing virtue, we develop the emotional and mental strength to persevere in difficult situations. Virtue provides us with a sense of purpose, direction, and integrity, qualities that act as anchors when life becomes turbulent. Self-discipline, in particular, plays a key role in developing mental resilience. By practicing discipline in our thoughts, actions, and habits, we become less vulnerable to external stressors. For example, imagine you're faced with a challenging project at work. A Stoic approach would involve breaking down the project into manageable tasks, staying focused, and not allowing distractions or doubts to derail your progress. Instead of being overwhelmed by the bigger picture, you would practice discipline and take the necessary steps, one by one, to complete the task. Over time, this type of disciplined focus helps you build mental resilience by reinforcing the idea that you have the power to overcome challenges through steady, deliberate action. Another Stoic practice that can greatly enhance mental resilience is the practice of gratitude. The Stoics believed in focusing on what we have rather than what we lack. In his meditations, Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself to be grateful for the people, opportunities, and experiences in his life. Practicing gratitude shifts our focus away from what's going wrong and encourages us to appreciate the present moment. Gratitude also helps us develop a sense of perspective. When we feel overwhelmed by life's challenges, it's easy to fall into the trap of focusing only on the negative. However, by consciously shifting our attention to the positive aspects of our lives, whether it's a supportive friend, a fulfilling career, or good health, we can cultivate a more resilient and optimistic mindset. In conclusion, practical Stoicism offers us timeless tools for developing mental resilience in the face of life's challenges. By embracing the dichotomy of control, accepting what we cannot change, practicing negative visualization, and focusing on virtue and self-discipline, we can cultivate the mental strength needed to navigate adversity with composure and clarity. Stoicism is not about avoiding hardship, but about developing the emotional and mental tools to handle it with grace. As we apply these principles, we gradually transform our relationship with stress, uncertainty, and obstacles, finding a deep sense of peace and resilience no matter what life brings our way. Thank you for joining me on this journey into practical Stoicism. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the Unfolding Journey YouTube channel. Let's continue exploring ancient wisdom and modern strategies to help you grow stronger and more resilient every day. Together, we can unfold our potential and thrive in the face of life's challenges. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and share your thoughts in the comments below. How have you applied Stoicism in your own life to build mental resilience? I'd love to hear your experiences. Keep growing, keep evolving, and remember, the power to shape your life lies within you.